Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is your accounts master teacher MLA Sheetal Chaudhary. So I welcome you all to our channel Vedantu Commerce. Now you must be thinking, मैम हमारे messages का reply क्यों नहीं कर रही है? So sorry, this is a recorded session. This is a premiered session. As it is दशहरा तो recorded class है तो हम आपके message का reply नहीं कर पाएंगे. But wishing you all a very happy दशहरा guys. Hope this दशहरा brings happiness in your life और आपकी हर wish पूरी हो, आपकी हर मनोकामना पूरी हो. So let's start the class, and if you guys are new to our channel or if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, then please take a moment to hit that red icon to subscribe our channel so that you can watch more such live classes with me. And go and mark your attendance quickly, and I know मेरे प्यारे प्यारे बच्चों ने already attendance mark कर दी है, and जिन्होंने नहीं करी तो जल्दी से जाओ, go and hit the like button, press it and mark your attendance, and also do share it with your friends. तो चलिए आज हम क्या करने वाले हैं. This is class 11th accountancy session. This is उड़ान बैच सेशन. तो हम लोग उड़ान भरने के लिए तैयार हैं. सो सब अपनी कुर्सी की पेटियां बांध लें क्योंकि ये विमान उड़ने के लिए, उड़ान भरने के लिए तैयार है. तो आज हम क्या करेंगे? We will do the last class of normal cash book. We will do the treatment of overdraft in this class. Overdraft क्या होता है, उसकी treatment कैसे होती है. And in the next class on Friday, first we will have mentee. On Wednesday you will be having your mentee. उसके बाद हम लोग start करेंगे petty cash book because most of the students they are waiting for petty cash book. So we'll be starting it next week. आज ये खत्म हो जाएगा, उसके बाद next petty cash book ही है. So we are going to do subsidiary books, cash book today, and the name of topic is meaning and effect of overdraft balance in the cash book. So let's start this section, and the meaning, the outcome, the learning outcome, the objective of this session is to understand what is an overdraft. Overdraft क्या होता है, तो आज हमें यही सीखना है. So let's start the class without any delay now. So do you guys know what is overdraft? Do you know what is the meaning of overdraft? ये क्या होता है? Raise your hands if you know it or not. I will be checking your answers later on. So do you know about it? Raise your hands in the chat box. Those who know. And I'm expecting कि मेरे बच्चों को पता है overdraft क्या होता है. तो चलिए देखते हैं कितने बच्चों को पता है एक्चुअली. ओके, आई कैन फील कि बहुत सारे बच्चे बोल रहे हैं यस मैम हमें पता है. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द मीनिंग ऑफ बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट. अब बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट क्या है? व्हाट इज बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट? इट इज अ फैसिलिटी. It is what? It is a facility provided by bank. It is provided by whom? It is provided by bank to its customers, to its account holder. जिसका भी बैंक में अकाउंट होता है उनको ये फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड की जाती है. अब आप बोलोगे मैम ये कौन सी फैसिलिटी है? Which facility they are providing? So the facility is your account balance is 1 lakh. आपके अकाउंट में कितना पैसा पड़ा है? 1 लाख रुपए पड़े हैं आपके अकाउंट में, लेकिन आपको बहुत इमरजेंसी है, बहुत अर्जेंटली आपको 1,20,000 रुपीज चाहिए. So yes, bank provides this facility that you can withdraw. You can withdraw more than your account balance. आपके डिपॉजिट्स कितने हैं? आपका बैलेंस कितना है? 1 लाख रुपए. लेकिन बैंक आपको ये फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड करता है कि आप उस अमाउंट से ज्यादा विड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. सो यू मे विड्रॉ more than 1 lakh you can withdraw 1 lakh 20,000, 1 lakh 50,000. अब आप सोच रहे होंगे मैम कितना विड्रॉ कर सकते हैं? इफ अकाउंट बैलेंस इज 1 लाख, कैन वी विड्रॉ 10 लाख फ्रॉम बैंक? क्या हम 10 लाख भी निकाल सकते हैं? तो आंसर इज नो. आपका बैंक आपको एडवांस में आपकी ओवरड्राफ्ट लिमिट बता देगा. बैंक विल टेल यू द ओवरड्राफ्ट लिमिट up to which you can withdraw. It can be 1 lakh, it can be 2 lakh, so it will be decided by bank and it will tell you in advance. तो ये जो आपने एक्सेस अमाउंट निकाला ना, आपका बैंक बैलेंस था 1 लाख लेकिन आपने निकाल लिए 1,20,000. द एक्सेस अमाउंट 20,000, this is your overdraft. This is your overdraft जो कि आपको बैंक को वापस करना है. Whenever you will deposit money in your bank account next time, जब भी आप अगली बार बैंक में पैसे डालोगे, बैंक will deduct this amount, बैंक ये पैसे काट लेगा. So you have to repay this amount and therefore overdraft is a liability. The nature of bank overdraft is liability. आप ऐसे खुश नहीं हो सकते कि ओ बल्ले बल्ले मजे आ गए, हमने बैंक से ज्यादा पैसा ले लिया और अब बैंक भूल जाएगा या हमें वो पैसा वापस नहीं करना. नहीं, दिस इज योर लाइबिलिटी. सर पे बोझ है आपके. आपको ये पैसा जल्दी से जल्दी वापस करना है क्योंकि बैंक इस पे आपसे इंटरेस्ट चार्ज करेगा. बैंक विल चार्ज इंटरेस्ट ऑन दिस. तो जितना आप लेट करोगे उतना ज्यादा आपको इंटरेस्ट पे करना पड़ेगा. सो दिस फैसिलिटी, दिस कॉन्सेप्ट इज कॉल्ड एज बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट. एंड बेसिकली दिस 20,000 इज द नेगेटिव बैलेंस. आपके अकाउंट में पहले कितने पैसे थे? 1 लाख रुपए थे. आपके अकाउंट में कितना पैसा था? 1 लाख रुपए. अब आपने विड्रॉ कितना किया? 1,20,000. सो योर अकाउंट विल शो अ नेगेटिव बैलेंस ऑफ 20,000. सो ओवरड्राफ्ट मीन्स योर अकाउंट हैज नेगेटिव बैलेंस. अगर आपके अकाउंट में नेगेटिव बैलेंस है तो मतलब वो ओवरड्राफ्ट है. वो आई हैव ऑल्सो एक्सपीरियंस द सेम थिंग. मेरे साथ क्या हुआ था? माई अकाउंट बैलेंस वॉज 1,200 समथिंग. बहुत कम पैसे रहते मेरे अकाउंट में, तो मेरे अकाउंट में 1,200 रुपीज थे. एंड इट इज कंपल्सरी फॉर मी टू मेंटेन अ मिनिमम बैलेंस ऑफ 10,000. मेरे बैंक ने बोला कि आपको कम से कम 10,000 रुपीज अपने बैंक अकाउंट में रखने हैं, अदरवाइज वी विल चार्ज अ पेनल्टी. अब मेरे अकाउंट में सिर्फ 1,200 रुपए थे. आई वॉज नॉट एबल टू मैनेज दैट लिमिट. तो बैंक चार्ज पेनल्टी ऑफ 1,500 रुपीज बिकॉज वो बहुत टाइम से हो रहा था. मे बी फ्रॉम लास्ट 3 months आई वॉज नॉट मैनेजिंग दिस लिमिट. सो बैंक चार्ज अ पेनल्टी ऑफ 1,500. अब मेरे अकाउंट में कितना पैसा था? 1,200. और बैंक को कितना डिडक्ट करना था? 1,500. सो 1,200 minus 1,500, my bank balance was negative -300. I was like, ये क्या है? मेरा बैलेंस जो है नेगेटिव है. सो इट वॉज लिटरली -352 रुपीज. And next time when I deposited money, so this amount was subtracted. तो उसमें से बैंक ने ये पैसा काट लिया. So your negative bank balance is called as overdraft balance. तो ये होता है आपका overdraft balance. और इसको हम एक और नाम से जानते हैं. This is the credit balance of bank. This is known as credit balance of bank. So if the credit balance of bank is given, समझ जाना दूर से ही कि हमारे पास बोझ आ रहा है, हमारे पास ओवरड्राफ्ट आ रहा है. So this is the meaning of overdraft and I hope it is clear to everyone. So let's start it now with the question. I have a question for all of you. So the question is, cash balance appearing on the credit side of cash account means अगर आपके कैश बुक में क्रेडिट बैलेंस है, if your cash balances appear on the credit side, then it will be normal balance as per cash book or it will be overdraft balance. If cash balances appear on the credit side of cash book, cash account, then it will be balances as per cash book or it will be overdraft as per cash book. So tell me your answers in the chat box and let's see who all answer it correct. Credit balance of cash account, it will be balance as per cash book or it will be overdraft as per cash book. And I can see we are getting so many answers, but I will not tell you the answer right now. We'll tell you answer at the end of the session as I do it usually. So we'll tell you answer at the end. Till then, let's keep it a suspense. And here I have the meaning of overdraft which I have already explained. So let's read it. यहाँ पर क्या लिखा है, सही लिखा है या गलत लिखा है, चेक कर लेते हैं. They are saying an overdraft usually refers to the account. It refers to the account where the amount of check presented to the bank, where the amount of check issued, जो आपका चेक issued है, it exceeds the deposit. आपके deposits तो है बेटा 10,000, but you are issuing a check of 17,000. So you are making payment of 17,000, which is more than your balance, which is more than your deposit. So the difference 7,000. The difference 7,000 is what? It is your overdraft balance. तो जब आपकी payment, when the amount of check presented exceeds the amount deposit, exceeds your balance, then it is called as overdraft balance. And generally it is called as customer has overdrawn its account. इसको कैसे बोलते हैं? हम बोलेंगे कस्टमर ने overdrawn किया है अपने अकाउंट को, कस्टमर ने ज़्यादा पैसा निकाल लिया है अपने अकाउंट से. Also the overdraft means, ये तो मैंने आपको बताया था कि मेरे अकाउंट में नेगेटिव 300 रुपए थे. So overdraft means that your account will have a negative balance. Overdraft means आपके अकाउंट में माइनस बैलेंस होगा, नेगेटिव बैलेंस होगा. So this is the meaning of overdraft. Now it is recorded on the credit side of cash because I told you that the credit balance of bank is called as overdraft balance. So it will be recorded on the credit side of cash book. You will record it on credit side. So this is your format of cash book. यही format है. Normally the opening balances are recorded as to balance brought down in this column. Normally the opening balances are recorded on the debit side. But if the credit balance of bank is given, if the overdraft is given, then it will be recorded on credit side instead of debit side. अगर आपको ओवरड्राफ्ट बैलेंस गिवन है, अगर आपको क्रेडिट बैलेंस गिवन है, तो आप उसको डेबिट साइड लिखने की जगह कहाँ लिखोगे? क्रेडिट साइड पे. So we will record on the credit side. The opening balances will be recorded as by balance brought down instead of to balance brought down. Now most of the students, they think that if the opening balance is overdraft, then the closing balance will also be overdraft. तो जो closing balance होगा वो भी overdraft होगा. So please notice that your opening balance will never ever affect the closing balance. If opening balance is bank overdraft, it will not at all affect the closing balance. Your closing balance can be anything. Closing balance can either be a debit balance, a favorable balance, normal balance, or it can be a overdraft balance. So overdraft opening balance will never affect the closing balance. तो आप ये नहीं बोल सकते कि मैम हमारा स्टार्टिंग क्वेश्चन में ओवरड्राफ्ट से हुआ था तो क्लोजिंग में भी ओवरड्राफ्ट आएगा, तो ऐसा नहीं है बेटा. क्लोजिंग कैसा भी आ सकता है, उसका ओपनिंग से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. एंड द ट्रांजेक्शंस विल बी रिकॉर्डेड इन द सेम मैनर. जैसे आप अभी तक ट्रांजेक्शंस रिकॉर्ड करते आ रहे थे, सेल्स ऑन द डेबिट साइड, परचेजेस ऑन द क्रेडिट साइड ऑफ कैश बुक, दे विल बी रिकॉर्डेड एज इट इज. तो ओवरड्राफ्ट से कुछ भी चेंज नहीं होगा, एवरीथिंग विल रिमेन सेम. So this was the meaning of overdraft. The treatment is it is recorded on credit side as by balance brought down. As it is the credit balance, it is recorded on the credit side. This is the treatment of overdraft. So now let's solve a question of this. अब एक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं, देखते हैं कि हमसे हो पाएगा या ना हो पाएगा. तो चलिए लेट्स सी अ क्वेश्चन विद द बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट. सो हियर आई हैव द क्वेश्चन and let me prepare the format for this. Just a minute. Yeah. So now we are going to prepare the format. And I won't be visible. मैं आपको नहीं दिखूंगी क्योंकि I want the full screen to utilize. Cash book. We are preparing double column cash book. So date, particulars, JF, cash column, bank column, date, particulars, JF, cash and bank. What happened? एक minute. Just give me 1 second. The pen is not working. Yeah. So here we have it. Date, particulars, LF, cash column, bank column, then again date, particulars, LF, cash and bank. So this is your format of cash flow. Now coming on to the first transaction. The first transaction is cash in hand. Now it is cash in hand, कुछ नहीं बोला तो it is a debit balance. Cash in hand will always be debit balance. कैश का कभी भी ओवरड्राफ्ट बैलेंस नहीं हो सकता. कैश विल नेवर एवर हैव एन ओवरड्राफ्ट बैलेंस. So this is a debit balance. It will be recorded on debit side as to balance brought down in the cash column. It is cash in hand. But the bank has bank overdraft. बैंक का कौन सा बैलेंस है? बैंक overdraft. So this is credit balance. And it will be recorded on credit side by balance brought down. So let's record it. Date is 1st January. Cash in hand to balance brought down. Cash in hand is 4,000. But there is bank overdraft. So bank overdraft will be recorded on credit side by balance brought down in the bank column 3,200. So we have recorded the opening balances. The first transaction is recorded. Now coming on to the next one. Next we have is Jan 4, wages paid. We are paying wages. It is a payment. It is a payment and payments are recorded on credit side. So by wages, and हम क्या मानेंगे that by default it is paid in cash. By default it is paid in cash. So by wages 400. So it is a payment record on the credit side 4th Jan by wages account. How much? 400. This was your second transaction. Coming to the next one. The next we have is Jan 5th, cash sales. When we sell goods, we receive money. जब हम goods बेचते हैं हमें पैसा मिलता है. So you will receive money. Receipts are recorded on the debit side. So on debit side, two sales 7,000. It will be recorded on debit side, two sales. So on debit side, 5th of January, two sales, it is cash sales, so will be recorded in the cash column. Two sales 7,000. This is your third transaction. Coming on to the next one. The next we have is Jan 7. Jan 7, purchased goods by check. We are purchasing goods by check. So payment will be made by bank. It is a payment record on the credit side in the bank column because it is made by check. So on credit side, by purchases in the bank column 2,000. So let's record it. 7th January, by purchase account in the bank column 2,000. Payment was made by check. Coming to the next transaction. Next transaction we have is purchased furniture. We are purchasing furniture. So we will make payment. We will make payment and payment will be recorded on the credit side. Purchased furniture for, it will be cash guys, for each it will be cash. Purchased furniture for cash 2,200. So it is a payment record on the credit side in the cash column by furniture. So let's record it. Amount was 2,200. Okay. So on credit side, 9th of January, we are purchasing furniture. So buy furniture 2,200 rupees. Purchase furniture for cash. Next transaction. Next transaction we have is cash paid to Rohit. We are paying cash. So again we are making payment. We are making payment. It will be recorded on credit side in the cash column. So Jan 11 on credit side in the cash column by Rohit. How much? 2,000. By Rohit 2,000 Jan 11. So date 11th of January by Rohit in the cash column amount was 1,100. So this is your next transaction. So we have recorded, okay, amount was 2,000, did a mistake. Amount is 2,000. So by Rohit 2,000. Now coming on to the next transaction. The next transaction we have is Jan 13th, cash sales. So cash sales will be recorded on the debit side, two sales 4,500. Jan 13 on the debit side, two sales in the cash column. So on debit side, 2 sales 13th January, cash sales, so they will be recorded in the cash column 4500. Then next transaction, this one is important, so please pay attention. Deposited into bank. Deposited into bank. This is a contra entry. तो इसमें तो मजा ही आ जाएगा. Let's do it now. Cash deposited into bank. The journal entry will be bank account debit to cash account. Bank account debit to cash account. Which account is debited? Bank account. So on debit side, you will record in the bank column. On debit side, we will record in the bank column the name of opposite item to cash. The name of opposite item to cash. So let's record it. On debit side in the bank column. On debit side in the bank column, the name of opposite item to cash, 14th January. And this is a contra entry. So write down letter C in the ledger folio. So in the bank column on debit side, the name of opposite item to cash. Then cash account is credited. Cash account is credited. So you will record on credit side in the cash column. You will record on the credit side in the cash column the name of opposite item by bank. So we will record by bank in the cash column because cash account was credited. So on credit side, I'm sorry, on credit side in the cash column, the name of opposite item by bank, and it is a contra entry. So write down letter C in the ledger folio. Then coming on to the next transaction. So next transaction we have is Jan 16th, bank charge interest on overdraft. Bank is charging amount from you. बैंक ने आपके अकाउंट से पैसा काट लिया. So it is like a payment. We are making payment to bank for bank charges. So it is a payment will be recorded on the credit side in the bank column. Because bank ने charge करी तो आपके अकाउंट से पैसा कट गया होगा. So on credit side, January 16th by bank charges. So let's record it. On credit side, 16th January by bank charges. In the bank column, how much? 200 rupees. Coming to the next transaction. Paid telephone bill by check. It is a payment you will record on credit side by telephone bill in the bank column because it is paid by check 600. So on credit side by telephone bill paid by check, so record in the bank column 600, date is 20th January. Then the next transaction is sale of goods and received check and deposited the same day. You are selling goods and you received a check which is deposited on same day. So your bank balance will increase. You are receiving a check, it is a receipt. So it will be recorded on debit side. 2 sales 3000. 2 sales 3000. So 25th January, 2 sales, how much it was? It will be recorded in the bank column because we received a check Amount was 3,000. So on debit side, in the bank column, two sales 3,000, 25th January. Coming to the next transaction, paid rent. Paid rent कुछ नहीं बोला कैसे पे किया है, तो by default it is paid by cash. It is paid in cash. So it is a payment. Record on credit side, by rent 800. By rent 800. So by rent 27th January 800 in the cash column. Then coming on to the next transaction, drew cash for personal use. You are withdrawing cash for personal use. It is like a payment. आप withdraw कर रहे हो money तो आपका cash कम हो जाएगा, payment कर रहे हो खुद को ही. This is drawings. So it will be recorded on the credit side by drawings in the cash column because you drew cash. So in the cash column on the credit side, by drawings 500. So let's record it. No space, by drawings 900, and I don't know what was the date. So by drawings, and amount is 500. Sorry, I write it wrong. By drawings, it will be 500 and the date is 29th January. Then coming on to the, this is done. Coming on to the next transaction. The next transaction is paid salary. It is a payment. It will be recorded on credit side. Nothing is mentioned, so it is paid in cash by default. So on credit side, you will record by salary in the cash column 1,000 rupees. And then we have interest collected by bank. Interest is collected by bank means interest is received by bank. So your bank is receiving interest. The bank is receiving interest. It is a receipt. It will be recorded on debit side to interest in the bank column. To interest in the bank column 1,700 rupees. So we will record all the transactions, and after that your answer will look like this. Your answer will look like this. You can see this is interest and this is salary. The last two transactions. Now after recording all the transactions, do the total, guys. Do the total. Total of debit side of cash column is 15,500. Total of debit side of bank column is 11,700. Then total of credit side of cash column will be, let me do the total please, 1 minute. 2,200 plus 400 plus 9,000 plus 1,300 plus 2,600. So the total is 1 minute. The total is 13,900. The total of cash column of credit side is 39,900. And total of bank column is 5,400, 6,000. So this is the total of debit and credit side. Now to find out the balances, you will find out the difference. So 15,500 minus 13,900. 15,500 minus 13,900. Your closing balance of cash is 1,600. Your closing balance of cash is 1,600. Then total of debit of bank side is 11,700. From 11,700, you will subtract 6,000. So 11,700 minus 6,000, answer is 5,700. So these are the closing balances. From the total of debit side, we have subtracted the total of credit side. And the closing balances are 1,600 and 5,700. And after balances, you will write down the total on both these sides. So this is your answer. Now tell me, is this question clear to everyone? सबको समझ आया आज क्या हुआ क्या नहीं हुआ? ये question समझ आया? If you guys have any doubt throughout the session in any topic or in this question, any transaction, then you can write down your doubts in the comments box. I will be answering in the next class. अगर कोई भी डाउट है तो कमेंट सेक्शन में लिख देना, चैट बॉक्स में नहीं, कमेंट्स में. ओके, आई होप दैट इट इज क्लियर टू ऑल माय स्टूडेंट्स. सबको समझ आ गया है, बट अगर कुछ समझ नहीं आया तो कमेंट सेक्शन इज ओपन, सो यू कैन राइट इट देयर. And with this, we have completed your class. So, the answer of this question, which was a suspense till now, इसका आंसर था overdraft balance. Because मैंने आपको बताया था कि अगर क्रेडिट बैलेंस गिवन है कैश बुक में, तो क्रेडिट बैलेंस ऑफ बैंक मीन्स ओवरड्राफ्ट. क्रेडिट बैलेंस का क्या मतलब होता है? ओवरड्राफ्ट. सो दिस इज ओवरड्राफ्ट बैलेंस. So you all have answered it correct. Congratulations everyone. Well done guys, you all answered it correct. Super. Keep it up. And with this, the class is over. We have done the normal cash book. And in the next class, we will do the petty cash book. And if you guys want to get best tips from our top experts, if you want to do more such questions with me, if you want to have more live classes with me, then you can join my live and interactive classes. You can join our crash courses in which we are providing you all of these benefits. So if you join our crash courses with Dantu's live and interactive classes, then you will be getting unlimited live courses. You can attend unlimited live classes with all the teachers. Then all the subjects are provided in the pro subscription in the crash courses. Not only accounts, we are providing you economics also, business studies also, and mathematics also, and that also in detail. We will conduct your test. We will provide you assignments also. And not only this, we promise you that we will provide you the best teachers of India for every single subject. And last but not the least, you can attend our classes from your home. There is no need to go anywhere, and you can use your mobile phone. You can attend our classes from mobile phone only. No need of Wi-Fi, no need of laptop. आपके पास मोबाइल फोन है, उसी से क्लासेस अटेंड करो, कोई फालतू खर्चे की जरूरत नहीं है. So these all benefits are provided in pro subscription. And right now we are providing flat 50% off on all the courses, because Vedantu Education Fest is live now. So go and use my code SCPRO to get flat 50% off on all the courses. So this is a limited time offer again. Go and grab it. टूट जाओ और ले पढ़ो crash courses. And as I told you, in the next class, we will be doing the simple petty cash book. So your next class will be on Friday now. Before that, we will have Menti. So we will have Menti on Wednesday. So stay tuned for the Menti. And इस बार Menti बहुत special होने वाला है. तो अपनी जान लगा देना, अच्छे से preparation करना. And we'll see you all on Wednesday at 7 p.m. with the Menti. And if you guys are new to our channel, or if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, then please go and hit that red icon, subscribe our channel for more such classes, and do hit the like button, do press that thumbs up button, and do share. So like, share, and subscribe. Now, we'll see you all in the next class on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy, guys. So thank you so much for attending the classes. Thank you so much for joining it. I will see you all in the next class. Till then, bye bye. Good night. Have sweet dreams and take care. So bye everyone.